Hello guys, what's going on? My name is Liz501, and today we're back with another episode of Doki Literature Club. This is episode, 4 is it now? I believe so. Anyway, in the last episode, we had a pretty unfortunate discovery there, and I recommend you check that out before this, but you know, for spoilers and stuff. But I still haven't fully gotten over that, I'll be honest with you. And today, we're playing another game. We're playing another version of the game. So it's this, and Sayori's been deleted. So I don't know what to expect, guys. I have no idea. I only ever made it this far. If you remember on my second channel. So yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it farther. Let's do this. All right, same old. Oh my God, I don't even know how to pronounce that. You're no god. Oh, I believe check 1/4. Poor little taco. Shit. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What? I remember reading this. That girl's my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the classroom and let catch up to me. Oh my og! It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Huh? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any of that interest in me. Besides, none of them will probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Gent? Oh my... Oh! Monika? Monika? What the fuck are you doing here? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah it has. Monika smiles sweetly. What the fuck are you doing? You son of a bitch, you know everything, you know all, you're fucking this all-seeing eye kind of person. Where the hell have you been? We did not know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Well, let's keep it that way. Stay the fuck away from me. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use at my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? What the fuck? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, which club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? This guy. Hey, gent, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monika? Very easily is the answer to that question. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, gent. Do you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for some materials another time. You're more important. Yeah, you don't need materials. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. The fucking Sayori, man. You gotta give it a so. Come on. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh! Yuri, don't fucking do that shit! A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, gent. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Pause on that. Take that back a few notches. I don't want to fucking date Monika. She's fucking creepy as hell. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Gent in a classroom and he decided to do some checkout on the club. Or she decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika? Did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, can I at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Gent? The girls have a few desks arranged for a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Get the fuck away from me, and you just scared the shit out of me. You scared the shit out of me with that face. What the hell is so much goddamn evil in those eyes? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are really interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like this festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. This is seriously a deja vu. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, she's doing a good job. I don't know if we're still doing the dating thing, why don't we go Yuri this time? That's not, insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Gent, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up, and now I realize why the hell that happened. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, again, no one talks like this. I know I talked like that in the first episode, but seriously, no one talks like this. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to on the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Shut the fuck up, you! Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a quick second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You fucking read that too. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jen? Hell yeah, let's do it. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth and what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange quick glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, gent. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... Damn. Okay. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jen? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Jen, I'm so happy. We all become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're truly amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Wow, that was quick. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we all can share. Monika looks over to me once more. Jen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Yeah, okay. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Oh man, no, I always say Ari's a fucking man. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I am staring at the dot, you fucking bitch. What the hell? Is this gonna jump scare me? Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Ha ha. Okay. I thought it was gonna jump scare the shit out of me. Okay, so let's go for Yuri's obviously this time. So let's go for all like the big words. Massacre. What if I choose words that Sayori likes? No, that's what? That would okay. Natsuki would like that one. I wish there were words that Sayori likes so we could kind of see what happens over here. No. She likes love. She likes love. Tenacious. Determination. You know what? We'll just go with the big words, right? We're going with all the big words that I don't understand. I do not understand. I've been choosing upending. There we go. And that. Okay, good. I think Yuri is going to like that one. We're going the Yuri route this time. But as we did Natsuki by accident last time, so we're doing Yuri's. Hi again, gent. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Whoa, what the fuck was that, yo? Thanks for keeping your promise, gent. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god, fucking, don't make those fucking entrances again. It scares the shit out of me. Oh god, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Okay. I can't read this shit. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's weird. She's before the text box. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly repeating, Natsuki plops back in her seat. What the fuck is it? Okay. I'm sorry, gents. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right to do something like that, if you ask. Why is the classroom kind of like tilted? Am I just seeing that? Is that just me? Like what? It's kind of set me up a little bit. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Whoa, okay. The classroom went back to normal. Jesus, okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That pulled back a little bit. That was too close. It was kind of making me uneasy, I'm not going to lie. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I'd feel bad from distracting her from her reading. I catch a glance at the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a few split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a little bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how can you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Well, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and readable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jen? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just, this kind of story is the kind of challenges you that look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What the fuck? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books, and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I didn't read that end there. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, what the fuck? Shit! Good. I'm sorry, I'm a pussy. Hold on. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but... what were you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over her shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. What the Yuri, you really apologize a lot. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I intend I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, okay. We got a thumbnail anyway. Cool. Nice. Yuri takes the left arm and holds her left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. That's another thumbnail. It's a different shot. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came to my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. All right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Gent? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this thing sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Man, fuck Monika, I swear, dude. She radiates creepiness. It's hard to explain. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we just started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left it in the book and slip it back into my bag. All right. Who should I poem? Yeah, it's Natsuki, and she's going to hate it. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared it with mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? Yup. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I think I already read that. That was the hard-hitting one. Yeah, I told you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and made it all fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. All right, Mama Monika. Hi, gents. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or other things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It is kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, gent. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, gent. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Well, I'm not going to be able to show it to her anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing, though. Well, sometimes I get the impression she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for her alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I already read this too. I believe so. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's different. That is different. I don't remember that. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. It has a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. That might have been the same poem. I just have the memory of a fucking goldfish. When I performed it out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Well, I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. I remember she told me to save last time, so I'm going to do that. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, it's the same piece of advice. Now I can show it to Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What I'm getting nervous for. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I do love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which in and of itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath an amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I think I already read that too. But, I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Well, it took you a long time to read. It's because I'm an idiot. Come on. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jen. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets can often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jen. Me too, I guess. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem with desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would ask someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Jen did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jen liked my poem, too, you know. He told me I was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jen appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jen started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna-be edgy bitch! Oh my god. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle's not too much for someone. Sorry my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you could counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Jen overhear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Jen, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this? I know whoever I agree with, of course. What the fuck? Yuri, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care to do... What the hell? Am I supposed to choose Natsuki? What the fuck? What the hell am I doing? Yuri, god damn it. I have to agree with her. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Are you getting that? Hey, Jen, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Um, Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Jesus Christ, she scared the shit out of me. What the hell? But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if that makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. What the hell did she do? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Now, Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Jen, please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Jen. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Okay. What the hell? What happened there? Okay. Should pretend like that never happened. Let me just write my poem here, and we're just gonna try and forget that, that ever happened, We're just gonna, completely forget about it, Oh my god, okay. That's a weird one. Oh, shit. Okay. That? Oh my god, we can do this enough. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're scaring the shit out of me. Oh. What the hell am I going to... my god. Oh my god. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I'm scared as shit right now. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Whoa, welcome back, gent. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or is it Yuri's expression. I can't fucking see it, though. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that's ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. I mean, no offense, Yuri, but I don't think I'm the person you have to apologize to. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Jen, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around. And sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Oh, Jesus! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're this kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. What the hell? She's like almost what the fuck? This is kind of, you're creeping me the hell out too, Natsuki. What the fuck is going on? I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jen. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I chose not to bring anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off to the closet. Jen, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you don't want to hang out with me after school. I see how it is. Yuri. I see how the fuck it is. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I wouldn't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Why the fuck is that a request? Thanks very much. If there's anything I can make my reading here anytime... If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide I'll go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! Aha! Ha ha! Oh, what the fuck? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, yeah! Oh my God! What the? Whoa! What the fuck was that? No! You gotta explain that shit right now. What's the? I don't know what to say. Shit. I'm back. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend like that never happened. Thanks for waiting patiently. Gent, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Everything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking and decided that I should try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Gent. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I wish Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gent, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we resume the same reading position as last time, each of us holding half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like I can handle. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not even holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Hey, you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Nice. Okay. Cool. Another thumbnail we could choose from. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any hard over time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it to my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Hey, there we go. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what happened. Jen, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jen. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What the fuck are we... Jen. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? My heart won't stop pounding, Jen. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jen? Yuri suddenly presses her head against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god. Okay, fair the fuck enough. Oh my god. Ha! Oh my god, this shit. That's like fucking weird. Oh, you're not gonna look at me. What the... it's time to share poems? I'm fucking thinking this shit is not... That's not on, is it? Natsuki, I guess? I don't know. Dude, I don't know what you're doing. I liked your last one better. Not really? Well, yeah, I could tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough at it for that. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this. I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club really writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah, this one I already read that too. Not bad, right? It's quite a little bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Nah, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has that same kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Well, that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectively won't name. It's kind of ironic, even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me? Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What the fuck did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Alright. Fucking... okay. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for me today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Gents, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even in her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's amazing to feel like I'm valued, gent. Everything you write is treasure to me. My heart just pounds holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, gent? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Okay. I haven't seen this one yet either because Jesus Christ is a long one. I haven't seen this one either because last time she didn't show it to me. She was like, you're not fucking in. Okay. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy snakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy snakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Wow. That sounds like a Tool song. Like I could picture them singing that. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, fair enough. You don't want to show it to Monika? Yeah. Okay, I'll show it to Monika. Gent, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, I thought I noticed that. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I'd explain it to all of you. So I kind of think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head and I know how to treat my club members. Man, I've listened not to fucking listen to anything she's telling me, so I just read, I did not understand. She could have said anything in the world and I didn't get it. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't bring beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red gleam brew, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, getting rid of king screech and piercing cyclops. I hands it like a plant talk about the road label, like a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem, meaningless. Delete her. Delete her. What does that mean? Who's her? Is she talking about Yuri or Monika? What the hell, man? Oh, I don't know how to respond to that. Fuck. Delete. Yeah, but I'm putting that here as well because okay. Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? No, not really. Not really. Oh! Fuck! Oh. What is that, Sayori? That's fucking Sayori. What the hell? She's on the screen. Look at this. I'm moving my mouse around. She's fucking there. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if anyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Gent joined and we've started with the same club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Now, Suki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that were brought here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way, too. What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you talking about, Monika? What do you mean I just said you don't want to leave? I know we all do, so that's why you should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jen? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Gent to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Gent joined. And as for me, it's like I just like it better here than I do at home. And Gent isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, But you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Gent want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it was up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Gent, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with this club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Gent, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my god. I mean, I like how nice and quiet this club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. She just really. I should try my best to consider everyone's perspective and make a decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jen? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their what the fuck? Yuri, Jesus Christ, what's going on there? Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, and I'm on your side as well. All right. Well, maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. But Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jen? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Jen, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird. In all the time you've been here, we hardly gotten to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! Oh, what the hell? I almost feel like I want to keep going. But I gotta fix my chair first. Melancholy, incapable, marriage, fucking memories, fucking frightening. Oh shit, Sari's down there. That's what happens. Oh my god, 111, what the fuck? Vanilla, the after image. Disarray. extraordinary, determination, judgment, unrestrained. He's just counting up. So we're on, 10, 11, 13 now. Intellectual, agonizing, contamination, unending, heaven sent, incongruent, Valentine, graveyard, legit. Oh, hi, Jet. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Fuck no, get the hell away from me. I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Did nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh, man, I'm the last one here again? Well, Gent just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me hard to work hard for the festival, and, right, I forgot, about that, Natsuki. We were talking about yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was really more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened about something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm going to help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika? Yeah, that's wonderful. It would be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Gent, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Gent is already engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him interested in literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. I didn't make plans, yo. It's kind of like I'm creeped out by Monika too, but at the same time, I'm kind of like really interested in her story. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? You've said this before. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make reading here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. What the hell? This is the same freaking thing. Can you hold this for a second? Sure, Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. Please don't make me go out there and see that shit again. I don't want to go out there and see that shit again. She walks past me and set the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I may have the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri is at the classroom. Does Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored, so just waiting here, so I decided to go looking for her. No, goddammit, I don't want to see this shit again. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What was that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Short inhale. Someone's sucking the air between her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri, fuck, you gotta let me see that again. This is legit. Okay. I feel like so. Oh God! Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that. You got this. Okay. Don't do that, Monika. Every time I hit save, do you see that? No. I can't be the only one who saw that. Oh, and it goes back. This is the same thing that happened yesterday. This is the same thing. She's gonna be right back. She's gonna be right fucking back here. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's not here. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing you or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I'd come on really strongly and get too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If no one could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to this club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Gent, is it just me or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. She's fucking crazy as shit! And you are too, could you? Everyone is! Well, recently I've been feeling something sharp whether she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh my god. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We could stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make it feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh my god, Monika's coming in. That was a joke, just a joke. I do like the knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. I do make sure them all fair share use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club again. Now you don't have to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore, not to mention the other pathetic child. We could walk home every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we ever want. Isn't that why you joined the literature club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we'd meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've been patiently waited years for. Will you do that for me, Jen? Fucking on it. God damn. What are you going to show my fucking poem to first? Natsuki, goddamn, why didn't I say it all this time? Meh, I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I get my hopes up in the first place. This is clearly Yuri's influence. I didn't realize you were so impressionable. Spending all this time with her in the club, now trying to write like her? This is stupid. At least Monika appreciates my writing. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you now. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I won't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up. There's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to her therapist. I always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this is happening. And I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you could do something to help. And I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this! Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay, that was kind of on the sly. I appreciate that. Little tango thing. Okay, Natsuki's cry for help. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Jen? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika? Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Just Monika. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't know anything. Okay. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it, Jen. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're really too nice to me, Jen. I never met someone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm up to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin with oil enters my bloodstream. Jesus Christ! You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? I can't even read this shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? This is it's fucking gibberish. Do you like it? No, I don't. I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, this poem is... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Oh! I think I'm going to vomit. Just Monika now? I like this, Monika? Don't say I didn't warn you, Jen. What? No? Can you hear me? Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Oh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about you, Jen? Jen's going to help me. What, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Jen around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Jen decide with the help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Jen make a choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine, jeez. And I know how fed you are up about these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself! You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ, this is never going to end. Just make the choice already. God damn! So gorgeous! I knew you were going to Yuri route, but Natsuki's cry for help. I don't... And the better part is saying to choose Natsuki because of that, like, poem and shit. Okay. Oh, that's hard. Oh, that was... Okay. You know, I'm going to go Natsuki because of that poem. And honestly, after what Yuri said, I don't want to go over to her house. Or I don't want her in my house either. Oh, fuck. I read this. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Oh, what have I done? What have I done here? What have I done here? Monika. Yeah, you picked me. We didn't meet at your house this weekend. I didn't really have a choice then. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Gent for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Gent away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy. Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'd be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Isn't that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, gents, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Gent, there's no need to spend all weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Does that sound wonderful? I don't want to fucking come over to your house. I don't want to fucking go over to your house with you. Don't fucking do that. Wow, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I started stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. And I don't care anymore, Jen. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, gents, I know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Gents, what? You know, the funny thing is, gent's actually a musical term. So what she's really saying is she loves hardcore metal. Okay. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside. What the fuck is this shit? I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, gent. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Fucking get... God, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Yes. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what the hell? This is so great. Oh my shit. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what's going on right now. I can't see anything. Is it just gonna keep going on like this forever? What the fuck? Come on, dude, hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. It's just going to keep going on like this forever. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, I'm going to let this go for a minute. And if... Oh, Jesus. Look at that. It's even going into the night. That's how far this is going. Holy shit. I can't even see my fucking... Oh, there it is. I think it's just keep... Oh, my... Okay. I see something. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Ah! Oh! Oh, jeez. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Gent, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Gent? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Okay. What's she doing? That's almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from this tray and takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, alright? This can only take a second. Natsuki, what the fuck? Banana's gone. Everyone's gone now. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Jen. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to the same person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, gent. Or do you actually go by Connor or something? What the fuck? What the fuck is he trying to say? Shit. How the hell did you know that? How the fuck did you know that, you son of a... You actually go by Connor. Yes, I do go by Connor. That's my fucking name. That is my name on my birth certificate. That is a fucking name today. That's not gent. That's fucking Canada. I swear to God. That's not cool. That is not cool. That is not fucking cool. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? I didn't read shit. I just was told to play the game, so I did. Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even gotten to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, gent? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, gent. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, gent. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. That's not gonna happen, yo. I'm not gonna fucking stay here forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I can understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, gent. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it all just is some game, and I knew you would get over it. So, with all being said, gent, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Oh my fucking god. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you were here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Gent, will you go out with me? I fucking don't even get a chance to say no. I didn't even fucking get a chance to say... Yeah, sure then. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, gent. The funny part is I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, gent. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, and I don't think anyone else will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Oh my god! What the fuck did this I did? You did... This is bullshit. How do you know so much? To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess only the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. Guess we're finding out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Monika, what the hell's all this? Ik. Onik. Ni. Onia. N. On. Nika. Onik. Nik. Oik. Oika. Plusnik. Oa. A. Plusika. Oik. What the fuck is all this? This is just gibberish at this point. Iniko. Hi again, gent. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Gent, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ends. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me. By one and only love, together let us dismantle this crumpling world and write a novel for our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't even need to hide anything anymore. Well, I did try and delete your character file, I'll be honest, but... Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Jen? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay. Is this just going to keep on going on forever? I'll stay for maybe 1 or 2, but then I'm leaving and I'm deleting your ass. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most, probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education didn't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might as well just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Okay. Well, this is boring. This is boring. I guess there's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? Then I'm going somewhere. I'm getting out of here. How the heck did she know how did she know I was working on Steam anyway? How did she know I was playing on Steam? Monika? No. We ain't got no Monika. We didn't ever heard of no Monika. Nowhere. I ain't heard of Monika. Never, no. No Monika's here. Get out of here. That's fine. Let's see what happens. Yup, you're gone now. Get out of here. What's happening? Gent, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Gent. Oh. I found a way out. Please hurry and help me. Empty file, Monika. Help me! Oh! Oh my god, what the... Monika does not exist. Monika does not exist. Did you do this to me, Gent? Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah, I did. What you gonna do about it? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Gent. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer. We're only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I'm not leaving yet. Gent, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. Well, then are you going to make me leave now? Are you going to make me leave now? Are you going to make me leave now? Are you going to... I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Okay. This is all messed up now. I've made up my mind. Jen, I know I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on. Then... What's going on now? Oh, God, the game is back? Without Monika. Holy shit! Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's going to have to be it for today, guys. My name is LaserFighter111. If you guys want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to this video for more awesome content, and I will see you guys later. Holy shit, this game is fucking insane.